LMN is a right-angled triangle. LMN. MN is 9.6. LM is 6.4. Calculate the size of the angle marked X degrees. Give your answer correct to 1 decimal place. Okay, so let's write SOHCAHTOA then and see what we've got. Okay, let's see what we've got then. Right, well we got the sine. We haven't got the sine, cos, and the tangent, but as far as this angle is concerned, this is the adjacent and this is the hypotenuse. So we've got the hypotenuse and we've got the adjacent. We need 2 of any 3, so clearly we use the cosine. So here, cosine of x then is equal to the adjacent, which is 6.4, divided by the hypotenuse, which is 9.6. So that tells us then what x is. So we put it in the calculator then. Inverse cos, shift cos. 6.4 over 9.6, isn't it? Close the shift cos bracket, inverse cosine. 48.2 to 1 dp, 48.2 degrees. So x degrees, x is equal to 48.2 degrees. Okay, number 17. Liam invests £6,200 for 3 years in a savings account. He gets 2.5% per annum compound interest. How much money will Liam have in his savings account at the end of 3 years? Okay, so he starts off with 6,200 and then 2.5%. So at the end of the first year, he gets basically 102.5 over 100, doesn't he? That's how much he's got when you add on 2.5% to 6,200 plus the 100% original. And then that's the end of the first year. At the end of the second year, this money is the same process that happens again. 102.5 over 100. And then at the end of the third year, this is the amount you've got at the end of the second year. And 2.5% on top of the 100% is 102.5% of that, isn't it? So at the first, he started off at the end of the first year, it was 102.5% of this. And that's the end of the first year. That's how much he had. Then the end of the second year is 102.5% of what he had at the end of the first. So here's the end of the second. And then that money is saved for another year, and at the end of the third year is the amount he started with at the beginning of the third year times 102.5% to get the money at the end of the third year. Okay, so we just need to work that out then. That's 6,200 times, just times and times. So it's 102.5 over 100 cubed, isn't it? So there's our formula emerging. So 6200 times, this is 1.025, isn't it? So I'm just going to put the decimal in, and it's power 3. So power 3. Because this over 100, move it back twice, is 1.025. Power 3. And we get 6676 to the nearest penny is 72. 6676.72 pounds. So we need to put that down. 6676.72.